Hello folks, today I'm going to show you how to use PowerPoint online. So you can access this through the Office 365 home. Now you know that there are some tutorials on accessing that if you don't know how to do so already. So if you go into Office 365 home, when you're on this page, go to the left where you see PowerPoint presentation, press that, and when you're there you can click on blank presentation, or you can click on more themes if you'd like to choose a theme to start off with. So I'm just going to go with black. Now that's opened, you'll see that it just looks like a normal PowerPoint, just as you would have on your desktop. On the right hand side, you'll see that designer often pops up and it gives you some options that you can change the layout of your PowerPoint presentation. You can also search for other pictures and other design ideas. I'm going to go for this one. Why not? Okay, so first thing we probably want to do is click on this presentation bit that says saved. Select that and change the title of it. So I'm just going to write tutorial and then click on enter. And you'll see at the top here that it's saved. Okay, so the saved location is your name and then usually documents. This means that you can access this through Glow and you can access this through Office 365. So we come off that, and then the next part is basically just the same as you would normally do with any other PowerPoint. So you just add in your title. So this is called tutorial. If we want to add in a slide, you see there, it's just click on new slide. It'll ask you for the layout that you would like, and then you select the one you'd like, and then click on add new slide. It may take a moment to load depending on your Wi-Fi. Click on here. Within home, everything's just the same. We do have a couple of options here. We've got dictate, which is really useful. So we want to dictate, make sure that's English UK. If you select this, and then you allow this, when you start talking, it will dictate everything you've said. This is a test 1, 2, 3. Then stop that. And there you go, straight away. I didn't have to type anything there. Very easy. If we click along here, we've got 3 dots, more options. You can see you've got more home options that you normally have on another PowerPoint presentation. If we go into insert, you can see it's just the same. Pretty much everything's similar. Click on more options, always more options to see extra drop downs. This is quite useful if you want to draw. I'm going to show you this on your phone or your tablet because obviously having the touch screen is quite useful for drawing. So we can look at that later on. But if you just select a pen and you can start drawing anything you like. You can also erase things by the same way. Design, so we can change the way that the themes look. Transitions, so that's the transitions between the different slides. So this one might be a cut in, just like so. Maybe the first one is a push in, like so. Animations, if you have any pictures that you want to come in slowly or any special effects. I'm sure you've used this before though. Slideshow, we can press play from the beginning. It will make it full screen and you'll see you've got your effects coming in, and then press escape to come out from that. Review, same as before, view and help. Okay, so when you're happy with everything, basically at the top, it will automatically save. Okay, so if it says saving, I recommend that you do not close it yet. You wait for it to finish until it says saved. Once it's saved, you're good to come off from it. It works. So if I click on that, click on the X, and then I go back to my PowerPoint section here, and then I scroll down, I can see there and all in my recents I've got tutorial. If I click on that, whoops, I clicked on the location. There we go. If you click on the word tutorial, it will open up your tutorial without any issues whatsoever. So when you've edited everything and you're happy with the way your presentation looks, you're now ready to share it with your teacher or classmates. So if you go over to this file section here, and then you scroll down to the word share, select that, and then share it with people, select that. Now you've got a couple of options here. You can specify the people, so you can write in your teacher's name. Usually it's ED and then 101. But what is quite useful is if you change this top setting here to people in Glow with the account, so click on that. If you want to allow them editing, so if it's your teacher, you will want them to allow editing, and then you can click apply. And now this has created a shareable link that you can share with people. They don't need to ask for any permissions. So once you click on copy link here, you click on copy, then you simply go to the teacher, send it to them in an email like so, and they will be able to access that by clicking on the link, and it will take them to the page. Nice and easy. So now I'm going to show you how to do the same thing on your mobile phone. Downloaded the application from our previous tutorial. So once you've got the app, select it, and it will take you into your office. So this should already be connected to your school account, but if not, you select the picture icon at the top here, and then select that, and then log in with your Glow. So you'll want to go ed010, first initial, surname @glow. And then continue from there. So that's how you access that quite easily, and it'll take you to a Glow login, and you log in, and everything then will be connected. So now that you've got this, you can see that there's that tutorial that we made on our computer, but we're going to do this on our phone. So as you can see down here at the bottom, you can see that there's a little plus symbol. So if you select that, then we want to select the option that says Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. So there we go. Now we've got a couple of options here. It's quite good if you want to be using Word and you're writing an essay. You can use the dictate button here. There you go. And you can just talk to your phone and it will write down everything that you say. You can also scan tables or scan texts, which is very useful. It will save you some time. But for us today, we are going to be using this one, creating a blank presentation, or if you prefer, create from a template. So let's go for blank presentation. Now, because you're on your phone, it does take a little bit of time to get used to, but the main parts I'll just talk you through right now. So if you click on this little arrow here, I'll just circle it again for you, that arrow there, that takes you to the kind of home sort of section, the tab at the top, and then you select home just there, and you can go through and you can check out insert, draw, design, transitions, animations, slideshow, review, and view. There's a lot of really cool features with this, especially if you are using a tablet or something and you're using the draw section, and you can actually start annotating over a PowerPoint as if it was a notepad. So from there, we're going to go home. We're just going to add a title. So we're just going to call this tutorial 2. You might need to lower, if this happens, you might need to lower the drop down option here. Select that, and then your keyboard will arrive. So we're going to call this tutorial 2. Okay, and then come off from that. And then we want to click on the 3 dots in the top right hand side just there. Selecting those, you're going to then click on save. Now it's going to say where it's going to save, and this for me is in the same place as the other one, so it's my documents within Glow. Okay, and we've got autosave turned on, but the name of the presentation is presentation. So I'm going to rename this. So let's just do that. So selecting that, we've called this tutorial 2, and then click on done. And then give this a second to save. You can go back to your main thing. At the top here, you will see the same as it does on the laptop. You'll see it saving. Don't come off from this until that is fully selected, saying saved. Okay, so once we're done, click on that little tick on the left hand side. Here we go, need to take that off. And there you go, that is the completed thing. So we can come back from that, and you can see straight at the top there we've got tutorial 2.